Let's send it out to Charlie Cooper.
We're literally with the Mrs. Jackson as of 5 months ago. Congratulations on just marriage, but then also this huge role to play Catherine Jackson for MJ the Musical.
Yes.
What does it feel like to be walking to work right now, literally?
Literally every day, I'm in awe.
Yeah.
I am just always considering the fact that this was my dream from the time I was a little girl. And growing up, born and raised in the Bronx, the fact that I get to see those beautiful lights in Times Square, which is one of my favorite places in New York, I get to see that every day. It's surreal. That's one of my castmates. Hi, Michael!
You're just a beautiful example of it's really never too late. I know that you made your Broadway debut when you were in your 50s, which,
50.
by the way, 50 where? Because you look incredible.
Right here, my left knee. Yep, 50, right in there.
But that is just incredible to think about. Talk a little bit about that, because I know when a lot of the times when people get up there, I almost feel like the roles are typecasted, or it's a situation where you're limited.
Right.
How did you use this just this experience to work in your favor?
Well, I've always I've allowed fear to dictate a lot of my decisions in my life, which is why I am blossoming and blooming, as I call it, at 50 or in my 50s.
In your prime. Let's talk about
That's it,
In your
50 years
prime.
young.
Yep.
But I got to a point where I decided I didn't want to be afraid anymore. I literally choose bravery every day. Every moment that something that scares me is in my path, I choose bravery and I now go toward the things that scare me.
Catherine has always been such a revered person in the Jackson family.
Yes.
I imagine it's probably just such an honor to be playing that role as well.
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about what it means to you in this moment.
Ooh, well, we know that Catherine Jackson is one of the most iconic matriarchs in our history.
Yeah.
So that alone is huge. I'd like to say there's a duality within Catherine, as I think that is with all of us as human beings.
Right.
But she's a really beautiful mixture of softness and strength. So I try to approach the role with that, and I'd like to think that I am that as well.
We're here. We're at work.
We are here.
So we're gonna let you go in and do your thing.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure.
Such a pleasure as well.